the following presentation of the NBA.
A stunning view of the moon over our broadcast location tonight in Dallas, Texas. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball. Here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche Enabia, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Fans are making some noise here at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for their Mavericks. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Russell and Crabbe are in the backcourt together. Caruch is out there with Allen, and it's Harris in at the 3. Clark, you look at both teams, neither playing as well as they'd like. How do they turn it around, you think?
I think poise is critical, Kevin. I mean, you just can't get flustered. A lot of things happen over the course of the game. You got to maintain your focus and your composure. And, you know, each game, each possession, each quarter, attention to detail is how you get through it. I know that's not a glamorous answer, but it's pretty simple.
Well said. Count that one.
Like a ninja is Russell, sliding inside for the deuce. Eel-like, slippery, smooth, productive.
Here's Nowitzki. It's good. The assist that time from Burke.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
And the foul. On Dorian Finney-Smith. That is his first foul of the game. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Boy, I like the way Russell used his body there, finishing through contact, and he'll go to the line for a three-point play opportunity.
And when D'Angelo Russell is on the floor, he's looking to attack at every chance he gets.
Yeah, he's a smooth operator now. This guy has all the tools. He's best, though, I think, when he's challenging defenders and probing the defense. Such a skilled and gifted passer. He's got a nice blend of speed and has gotten stronger, which I think is really an asset for him. He can get a little streaky at times, but when he's on, you got to ride his wave because it's a good one.
And stolen by Burke. To Powell. Pass to Nowitzki. Doncic dishes to Burke. Here's Powell over Allen. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Dwight Powell, a nice player who has carved out a good role for himself on this team. You can start him if you need to, Clark, or he'll give you a spark off the bench.
I think his greatest value is, though, bringing that spark off the bench. I mean, some guys are just as productive in limited minutes as they would be in starting minutes, so he's one of those kinds of guys. He's excellent at finishing around the rim and creating havoc with his activity at both ends of the floor.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dallas. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Burke. Kicks it to Doncic. That three off the mark. Allen inside, guarded by Powell, and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Finney-Smith, guarded by Harris. Clock at 6. Here's Doncic. And another shot.
Come to me.
Kleba kicks to Doncic. Tries yet again. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Doncic has got his second bucket of the game to go. Russell finds Allen. Almost, but it rolls out.
Now, the defense was far from awful. However, he's still got to make these shots, in my opinion.
Shoots from 12. Good on the bucket. There's 45 seconds left here in the first quarter. Now, here's Doncic. He's guarding by Cram. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And it's Carroll with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's LeVert missing.
A highlight reel play all the way, just can't connect.
I thought the pass looked good and just came up a skosh short, but I like the initiative and the intention.
To the inside. And that one's good by Davis.
Really, it's a thing of beauty to watch Hollis Jefferson move the ball like that. I mean, he's a team-oriented guy who looks to make the pass as much as possible.
Doncic, it's a tie game in Dallas. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Coming to the Brooklyn Nets in 2017, Allen Crabbe.
Being a net for me, man, is just great.
Clearly this team values Crabbe and Greg, what he gives them.
And no question, Crabbe is a floor spacer who also defends at a high level, a versatile player.
And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast as the second quarter getting going right now. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Aggressive rebounding in that first quarter. That's what's given them the advantage.
Boy, the ferocity on the glass, really impressive, and they're not backing up at all, not giving an inch on the boards.
Setting the 4 for the Nets. Carroll is the 3 with Hollis Jefferson at the 4. Dinwiddie and LeVert teaming up as the backcourt. And it's Davis in at the center position. Kleba with the bucket. And guys, Kenny Atkinson, a coach who has a knack for player development.
Yeah, he does, and the players' improvement on this Nets team speaks to that. I mean, Atkinson has done a terrific job of improving his young players. Also gets the most out of the veterans and teaches them new skills and approaches to their game, which endears them to the players and helps his team.
And Lee with the stuff.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
The drive by Jackson, and he lays it straight in.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Clark, a favorite topic of yours. Great rebounders, glass eaters as you call them. Who's the best at creating those important second chance opportunities for his team?
Well, a couple of guys stand out for me in that regard, Kevin. DeAndre Jordan is terrific. Enes Kanter, probably, he might be the best offensive rebounder in the league, Enes Kanter. I mean, he goes and gets it in his area, out of his area, through guys, over them. Man, he's a terrific offensive rebounder. And I'd throw Anthony Davis in there, too. I think he does a great job on the defensive glass and gets his share of offensive boards as well.
And Allen with the block. And they're moving it up. Here's Russell, the 10-footer. And it's sent back by Nowitzki.
Love how Nowitzki uses his long arms there on defense. Solid at coming up with blocks.
Harris misses. The Nets have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And the basket by Karuch. 1:41 left now here in the second. Outside for Jackson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
He's making it look easy scoring out there because he's much more efficient here in the second.
The Mavericks have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Harris passes to Brunson. Here's Kleba. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Jackson has the open look. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. And the shot goes in from Karuch. Karuch has got the lead up to 2 now for Brooklyn.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
They get it again. Kleba, the pass to Nowitzki. Another shot. He lays it in.
And Nowitzki is an accomplished scorer inside. Uses his height extremely well. You can't allow him to get that kind of positioning.
Outside Russell. And it's blocked. Knocked away. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Got that bucket in no time at all. And now a 3-point Maverick lead.
It's clear that Doncic has the touch from three-point land. Now he just needs the consistency.
Here's Russell. And the shot is long.
That's exactly how you want to play it defensively, Kevin. I mean, getting a hand up to distract and bother the shooter. It's not easy to stop somebody this deep inside.
And how about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
That free throw good from Doncic. Harris outside. Here's Russell. That one's off. Still out of sync.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And so it's Dallas with a 6-point.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, Hoop fan. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. Nothing seemed to give way on either side of the scoring column as they wrapped up the period all knotted up. They really touched on the right formula in the second quarter as they were able to pull out to a 6-point lead before the halftime break. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
Really great rebounding effort, Ernie, so far. They're putting up some nice numbers in that category. That's the big difference in the first half.
And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
You know, they didn't play it too safe. They made some really nice shots. Those are some much-needed points, and it keeps them right in the game.
And that should do it with
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
Yeah, and it's been fun to watch, partner, because not only is he shooting a high percentage, a good percentage, he's also carrying the team.
Dwight Powell is out there with Nowitzki. Then there's Doncic. Then there's Trey Burke. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 spot. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. Powell dishes to Burke. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Tipped away. And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And the slam dunk by Russell.
On the fast break, D'Angelo gets a good release down court. Finishes the job there.
Mavericks leading by 4. And for the Dallas Mavericks last year, hard to get in transition when you can't cause turnovers.
Well, when you don't get steals and open court situations, it's hard to get easy buckets. But on the other side, they handled the ball well, didn't turn it over, actually fewest turnovers in the league. But I do think they have to become more disruptive defensively.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. And Allen with the block. And they'll keep possession. The pass to Finney-Smith. He kicks to Doncic. They shoot again. He takes it up and lays it in. Doncic has got 12 points in the game.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over. Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
One of the buzzwords we hear all the time now, Clark, two-way player. But when you were out there, everyone had to be, it seemed to me, a two-way player.
Yeah, you know what? I think it's interesting when you see some of these terms that come into vogue. There's not much that's new under the sun in terms of the game. And clearly, two-way players were as valued in the past, even before me, as they are now. I just think it's part of the language of the game now where it's more prevalent.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
Nowitzki kicks to Doncic. Second shot opportunity, and Allen with the block.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Caruch passes to Harris. Here's Caruch, defended by Nowitzki. Russell, it's deflected.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul goes against Brooklyn. Dallas shooting their fourth and fifth attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
So for the Nets, that one falls, so he hits both of them.
And possesses such a refined feel for the game that Doncic knows he has what it takes to be a great player in this league.
And Luka Doncic, not the top pick in the draft this past June, but one of the more exciting names out of this rookie class.
Dallas made a point to trade up and draft him. Doncic not playing in the summer league as he has had a hefty workload in Europe before the draft. Still came away with Euro MVP honors, and at his age, that is incredible.
And Davis puts it in. Davis has got it all tied up now for Brooklyn.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
And Damari Carroll is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Dallas making a switch here. Lee's checked in. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Dallas moving it around. Doncic, no good.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Dinwiddie kicks to Davis. Dinwiddie passes to Davis. For the lead. Goes up again. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nets.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
To the middle. It's deflected. Powell dishes to Doncic. Powell the pass to Doncic. And that one drops for him. Doncic has got 6 points in the quarter.
And love how much Doncic believes in himself. It shows when he shoots off the pass like that.
Bucket is good. That's now 8 points for Ed Davis.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today. And 2 for 1, that's what they'd like to get right now.
That would be ideal, and that's exactly what they'll try to do. They don't need to rush it, just need to get a quality shot, and quickly. I'm always appreciative of the aggressive mindset. Get it down in the paint and go to work with confidence.
19 seconds left to play in the third. Kleber with the rebound. Kleba's got 5 rebounds tonight to the wing right side. Shoots it. Doncic, no good.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Not much else you can do there. I mean, that's what you want. Too bad they weren't able to finish it off.
Timeout called, the Nets. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
I don't think the defense has an answer for him, Kevin. I mean, he's simply going off right now, knocking down everything.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Always. And having a good coach is critically important. I mean, you need somebody you can count on to make the right adjustment.
And the Mavericks call time here. There's Russell with the 3, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. It's a tie game in Dallas. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a 2 guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
3 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Setting the floor for the Nets. Russell and Crabbe are in the backcourt together. Allen is out there with Caruch. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. Burke with it. Pass to Nowitzki. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Burke's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Allen. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
The Mavericks leading. And here is Burke. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Now Doncic. Off target from outside.
He's still looking for his first 3-pointer of the second half after making just 1 in the first.
Allen outside. Russell high post. Powell with the steal. Now here's Doncic. Not a lot of room, and it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Crabbe kicks to Russell. And the basket is good. And the Nets lead by 1.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Doncic passes to Powell. And that one drops for him.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical.
Now, here's Doncic. He's guarded by Crabbe. Doncic passes to Nowitzki. Doncic dishes to Nowitzki. Clock is at 3. Doncic kicks to Nowitzki. Off target with his 3. Nets trail by 3. And here's Harris from the arc. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And so far, this has got that feel of a game that could be back and forth all the way.
Yeah, not a lot of separation in this one, Greg. Both teams looking for that one big run to grab momentum.
Here's Doncic. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And Trey Burke gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. 1:12 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Caruth. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
You never pass for the sake of passing. You wait until the defense commits. Russell does that. Finds the open man nicely.
Nowitzki's shot's good.
Even during huge possessions, Kevin, Nowitzki excellent at finding ways to score because he always stays in the moment.
Now, that is cold-blooded.
Indeed it is. Love seeing him deliver when they need him most. No fear taking these shots. I love it.
Boy, Dirk Nowitzki is a handful. They're having a lot of trouble dealing with him.
46 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. To the left wing. Inside. Here's Allen. A second chance effort. Pass to Crabbe. Takes the three. That one's not going to go. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Here's Doncic. Nowitzki finds Powell. Burke looking over the floor. Just 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. The fader. It's off. There's the pass to Crabbe. Can't cash in. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Furlong. With his game closing in on the final buzzer, let's take a look at our Jordan player of the game.
And, guys, it's been a rugged brand of defense he's played. I don't know why they keep taking the ball at him. It seems like every time they have, he's come up with the rejection. And with every block, he's only gotten more and more fired up.
They could win it. Oh, couldn't sink the shot, and we're going to overtime. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Here we go. So Dallas will get the first possession. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the floor for Dallas, we've got Burke. He's out there with Doncic, and it's Kleba in at the 5 down low. Dallas shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Tries it from 19. Here's Doncic. And yes, it's good. Doncic has got 4 points in the quarter.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game. Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
To the paint. Looks for Nowitzki. Gets it to him. In transition. Here come the Nets. Russell's running. Crabbe, good.
Nothing like stepping up your game when it matters most. Allen Crabbe, outstanding at coming through in the big moment.
Nowitzki in the post. And the layup falls. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Here's Russell with the 3. Harris passes to Crabbe. The Nets working the ball around now. And here comes the break. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Dwight Powell's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Now here's Burke. He's guarded by Russell. Burke dishes to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You just never know what Doncic is going to do. I mean, which is one of the reasons he gets the defense to foul it.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
And it's still within reach. But they have to be really close to perfect from here on out. I mean, they have to get their offense right on target, right on point immediately.
Here's Allen. Good. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
And, you know, this is what Powell does best. Establishes himself deep inside and jams it home.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line. No good. Crab from long range. So a close game sees Dallas taking this one. They escape with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Dirk. Congrats on the win. How were you guys able to hang?